In today's class, I'm going to explain CSS selectors. Okay, already I have explained that a selector, it will be used to select the element, HTML element. Okay, this is the selector. See, selector, this is total called rule, CSS rule. It consists of a selector, declaration block. Selector is used to select the HTML element. Suppose H1 means this H1 selector, it will be used to select HTML element to style. If it is H1, so we are selecting the HTML header section, header element to style its color, blue color, font size 12 pixels. So every CSS rule consists of a selector and declaration block. The declaration block may have many declarations. So each declaration has two values. One is the property and the value. Okay, both are separated by colon. Every declaration will be separated with semicolon. All the declarations will be kept in flower braces. Okay, so one declaration block may contain one or more declarations separated by semicolons. The selector, it points to the HTML element which we want to style. Each declaration includes a property, CSS property, name and a value. Both will be a pair separated by a colon. Multiple declarations are separated with semicolons. All the total declaration block will be surrounded by curly braces. So now see here what happened. This is the declaration. Okay, see inside of, so always I told you that the style CSS code will be written in style block, and this JavaScript code will be written in script block. Here, after HTML element, after head element, next style element. Under the style, every element has two tags, and start tag, end tag. So style element start tag started inside of this P is a selector. That selector will be used to what purpose? To select the HTML element. Color red. Okay, text align center means the paragraph element will be styled. Okay, now only the paragraph element will be chosen. So style closed, head closed. Under the body, the paragraph and the header section, two paragraphs are here. Okay, hello world, these paragraphs are two elements. So, okay, paragraph text, these paragraphs are styled. Hello world, these paragraphs are styled with the CSS. So this is the code. So as I told you that selector. Okay, you can remove the total code, you can write the code, doesn't matter. Okay, you can remove the total code and we can write the total code. Okay, so let us do that. Okay, now you select the total code from here. You select the total code and remove the total code. Okay, now here see, no any code is here. Everything code window is totally empty. Now you write the code here. Okay, first of all what first of all you need to write, this is what, to start with HTML document with exclamation mark. That is very important. HTML exclamation mark. After that, doc type. Try to understand. Doc type. This is the declaration of HTML. Then after HTML, This is what it indicates, what this document is, which type, HTML5. No need to mention file. So if you write HTML5, HTML, the browser will simply understand that this document is HTML5. Next, then after, you need to start with what? Every element will be written like this inside of this. So here, HTML element, we need to mention here HTML. This is called HTML element started. Now close with HTML element / HTML. Understood that? Now one element started and it is closed. Element started with start tag, ended with close tag. Both start and close tag, both are called one element. So HTML element. Then after, head, HEAD, head. Under the head, normally body, we will write body normally, but body, under the body section, I will write paragraph, header elements, paragraph elements. Under this head, so once head started, close with head element, close with head end tag. Understood that? Now come down here. Within this head, I want to write, I want to style. For what? I want to style of your web page. Under the web page, what I want to style, for what? I want to style for HTML elements. So style started, so close this style. Okay, inside of this whatever the, how do you want to style the web page, which element you want to style, that is very important. Suppose if I want to style header, so write header section. If you want to style header section, H1. Okay, this is, you want to style H1. So this is the selector, header selector. Then after what, we need to declare the declaration block. Declaration block always will be written inside of what, inside of flower braces. Now this is a declaration block. H1 is a selector. H1 normally these will not be kept. Okay, now H1 selector will be used to select H1 element to style. Under this, whatever, this declaration block has many declarations. Every declaration has a property and value. So now how I want to style my header section. Suppose color, suppose I want to color this. Every declaration has a pair of values. Every declaration, both will be separated by color. Color is what? Red. Okay, now one declaration separated with semicolon with another declaration of header section, header element. Font size, font size. Okay, font size 30 pixels. Understood that? Now try, see what happened here. You have written the code inside of your style element. Okay, to style the header section. H1 is a selector to choose the H1 element. So now this is okay. Then after this head closed, you write body element started with what? Body start tag. After this, you close this body and body elements, close this body element with body end tag, okay, right now what happened? Now within this body section, under the body element, I want to write the body. What is our body? Body is my header, h1. This is the h1 element. So for this h1 element, whatever I want to write as the header, header is what? Free coding classes. This is the coding free coding classes. Then close this h1 element with h1 end tag. Now free coding classes is the text which will be displayed on the screen. This free coding classes content will be styled with color red, font size 30 pixel. To choose this h1 element, under the cascading cascading style sheets, under this style element, I have written the properties. Color is red, font size 30 pixel as a declaration. Understood that? If you run this code, so let us see what happened here. What happened here? Free coding classes. Free coding classes is the header. So that how that header looks, how it looks, that code will be written inside of your style. The style, that is the part of your CSS language. But why we are getting this of okay, so you do one thing, no any gap, you don't give any gap. Okay, that exclamation mark, it need not any white space. If you give white space, so you will look like this. So no any white space is accepted. This is the styling of your header section. So if I want to style my paragraph section, p paragraph, that is the paragraph section, this is the paragraph element. So if I want to keep somewhat content, if I want to see just beneath, this is the free coding is what? Free coding classes. This is free coding classes are what? This is the header section. If I want to keep somewhat paragraph section, conducted thrice of a week, thrice of week. Then after paragraph element, that is to be closed with your end tag. Understood that? Now your paragraph element, under the paragraph element, somewhat text I have written conducted thrice of a week. Now this paragraph element to be styled, if I want to style, I need to go inside of this what? Style section. Here this paragraph element, it is to be chosen by, it is to be selected by a selector, that is P. Then after, write inside of your flower braces, inside of your flower braces, you need to write the declarations. Now this is a declaration black. Under this declaration black means inside of curly braces, declaration, you can keep multiple declarations. For what? To style your paragraph. Same here. I want to color my paragraph with green. Okay. Now this is the declaration. Every declaration has two values. One is the property, color is the property, green is the value. Then after next declaration will be, both declarations will be separated by semicolon. Same. Now font size, that is the property that will be separated with value. Pixels, 20 pixels. How many pixels? 20 pixels. 20. So now understood that this is what your curly braces, end curly braces. Understood that. Now what happened? Two selectors are here inside of your style element. One is the header h1. It is used to select h1 element. P selector used to p element. Now if you run this code, so conducted thrice of a week, but it is not colored. Why? What is the reason? We need to check back that. Okay, now it is colored. So that space you have given, if you give that, the browser will not be able to browser any Chrome, Google Chrome, whatever the browser. So remove this what white space. Now conducted thrice of a week. Okay, if you increase this pixel to 26, so somewhat pixel will be increased. So this is called your code written for selectors, CSS selectors, to style the web page elements. Okay, I hope this class will be enough for you. So in next class I will conduct one more topic in CSS.